subject I want to touch on tonight that I was speaking on the other day. I just want to touch on a small subject tonight. It ain't nothing heavy. It's a little small subject that I was touching on the other day, folks. Anybody out there? This is Friday, June the 9th, 2022. And the subject that I really wanted to touch on tonight is let's get back to going to the PTA meetings, parents. Yeah, we have to get back to going to these PTA meetings because we're not spending time trying to see what our kids are doing anymore. It seems like we're just letting them free for all. We can't do that. We have to spend time with our children and know what they're doing at all times. We just can't let them run free. No. We have to spend time with our kids, folks. Please. Welcome in, Bud's File. Welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Stopping by to support cancer. Not feeling well. I appreciate you stopping by just to show your face, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yep. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on a couple of subjects this evening. Yeah, that's nothing heavy. Nothing heavy at all. Try to give some more people a little bit of time to come on in. Let them on in. What the heck is going on? Let's get down in the sunshine. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Yes, come on in, folks. Welcome in, Jay Jordan. Yeah, I just wanted to speak on a couple of subjects that I did on a couple of videos. Yeah, one of them was more parents ought to start attending these PTA meetings so they can really see what their kids are doing out here in these school systems. And the other one was, oh boy, my memory's getting bad. It'll come to me in a minute. Yeah, man. But what I was talking about as far as the PTA meetings, like I said before, when I was coming up, man, your parents would pop up on you at any time in your school. I would look back, and my mother's at the door. I didn't even know she was in the classroom. See, this is the thing. Today, these parents are not spending enough time taking care of things and doing things at the school systems with these kids, man. They need to attend these meetings, man, so they can really see what's going on out here, man. Yeah, they need to do this. They need to attend these meetings because if you don't know what's going on with your kid, how are you going to know how they're doing in school or anything? You have to know. You have to spend time, man. You have to sacrifice. When you have kids, you most definitely have to sacrifice. Even if you have to take a day off to go to the PTA meeting, do it. Because that's your kid. That's a blessing from God. And God give you kids, appreciate it. Like I said, if you have to sacrifice, sacrifice. Welcome in, Tea Time 744. I see you. How you doing? 744. I see you, Tea Time. You was being bad, bro. You said I was being bad. High Tea Time. Yeah, I mean, what I was touching on is I was saying more parents need to start attending these PTA meetings. Because I said, like, when I was coming up, it was a lot different. my parents would be at all of the PTA meetings. Not my father, maybe my mother, but sometimes I would look around in the classroom and my mother's sitting at the back of the class and I didn't even know she was there. This is what parents need to do more often, just start popping up in these, in the classes to see what the kids are doing out here, man. But I mean, I'm just saying this day and time, it seems like parents don't have enough time to do these. But like I said, they have to sacrifice. Sometimes you have to sacrifice for your kids, man. You have to do this. Yeah, you have to sacrifice. Because that's a blessing from God, man. When God give you a kid, do what you have to do, place or whatever. And another subject that I wanted to touch on was about these kids being passed on through the system, the school system. Because this is what they were saying, right? They said the kids that had bad grades were given good grades. And now, Mayor of Baltimore City is having this investigated. Yeah, he's having it investigated because they said they passed 12,000 kids from 2016 up until now. And, I think that's a shame because why would you pass these kids through? That's going to do more harm to these kids than help them. See, they want to pass them through just to get rid of them. But you can't do that because you're going to make the children illiterate. You don't want your kids out here illiterate. And this is what they're doing in these schools. They're passing the kids through because they were saying the kids who had bad grades, the teachers were giving them good grades. Even when they were failing, they had failing grades, but the teachers, they switched the grades from failing to passing and passing them through to the next grade. And that's not right because if they, like I said, if they do that, that's doing more harm to the kid than helping the kid. Because in the long run, this is going to affect the kid because the kid is going to be illiterate. He's not going to know anything. Because this is why we got so many kids running around out here now. They can't read, they can't write, they can't count. This is because of these teachers doing this type of stuff. Passing these kids through when they know they should hold them back. I would rather you hold the kid back and let him learn what he needs to learn or give him some special education or give him more time to get up to par where he belongs. This is what we have to do. You can't just pass these kids through. No. That's not the remedy. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming through. Gamer brother, I see you. I'm doing well, brother. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. It's not going to be a long live. I just came in here to speak on a couple of subjects and a couple of videos that I've done for the last couple of days. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's a lot of foolishness going on in these schools now. They passing these kids through when they should, if the kid is failing, like I said, give them more time. If they have to be in special education, put them there to get what they need. Don't just pass them through because that's doing more harm than good for the kid. Yeah, it's doing more harm. Believe it or not. That's why we got kids running around here now. Can't count, can't read, can't do anything. And then we're wondering why the kids can't do this, can't read and write, and all this type of stuff. This is why, because these teachers are doing faulty things like this without people knowing. But somehow, something leaked out, and the governor of Baltimore City found out about this. And now he's having this under investigation. And I think the teachers who've been doing this, they should be fired, man. Really, they should be fired or reprimanded in somehow, in some way. Yeah, because they had no right to do that. They're damaging people's kids by doing things of this nature. Yes, they're damaging kids. They think they're helping them. They're not helping them. They're hurting them. This is doing more harm than good. It's doing much more harm than good. If you look at it and outweigh it, it's doing much more harm than good. Yeah. And another thing I was talking about the parents, going to these PTA meetings. Yeah. And this is what they need to do, man. You got to get involved in your kid's life, especially in this day and time that we're living, man. You can't just let your kids run wild out here and don't know what they're doing. You got to go to the school on different occasions and just check in on them and see how they're doing, see how they're progressing. You know, you got to, I mean, you have to do this. There's no way around it. Because if you don't, you're not going to know what your kid is doing out there. You're not going to know. Plain and simple. Drunken Chef, welcome in. I see you. I see you. Come on in. Yes, sir. Come on in, y'all. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Check me out. Show me some support. But this is why I'm here. I like to keep my people updated. I like to let my people know exactly what's going on. Yeah. And we had another mass shooting here in my city, but it was in the county. It was in Washington County. 4 people were shot, 3 dead, 1 injured. It was at a plant, and this guy went back to the plant, a manufacturing plant. He worked there. He was on his shift. He left out of the break room, they said. Went to his car, got a gun, came back in the break room and just started shooting. He killed 3 people in there in the break room. Yeah. Then he started shooting at the police. Police wound up shooting him, so he's in the hospital now, trying to recover. But I made a video about this. I see this is what we're going to see for the whole month of June. This is what we're going to see. Chaos. And like I said before, for the next 6 months, you're going to see some things you've never seen before. See, I'd already warned people. I'd already warned everybody about this. But this ain't nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning. Like I said, this is just the beginning of sorrow. Believe what I tell you. Just the beginning. But it's lots more to come. And lots more that you're going to see. But for the people just coming in, I was touching down on about the parents going to these PTA meetings, which I think they should, because you have to know what your kids are doing at all times. Because if you don't, your kid's going to be out here in the street running wild, and you're not going to know anything about what they're doing. So it's best to pop in and out sometime just to check on them and, you know, see how well they're doing in school, how they're doing in their classes, and things like that, you know. It don't take that long to go to a PTA meeting. Yeah. Like I said, a kid is a blessing from God. So if you have to sacrifice and take a day off from work, do that. Because I think your kid mean more to you than money. I would hope. So if you have to sacrifice, go on and do that. Yeah. And another subject that I was touching on is these kids being passed through the system illegally. That's what I say, illegally. Because it's going against all the rules. You know, these kids had bad grades, and the teachers switched the grades from bad to good, and then they want to pass these kids through the system just to get rid of them. But like I said, when you do things of this nature, all you're doing is harming these kids' future. Because you're going to do more harm than help them. Because they're going to wind up going out here in the street after they graduate, not knowing anything. They're going to be illiterate. They won't be able to read, write, count, or nothing. This is what's going to happen when you start passing these kids through, just passing them through. Yeah, welcome in, Queen. I see you. I see you, Empress. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Welcome in, Drunken Chef. Yeah, this is what's going to happen, man, you know. And we don't want our kids running around out here illiterate, man. You know, it's already bad enough. They already put a mark on us as it is, you know. So we don't need another mark on us. Yeah. And I was talking about the shooting that happened today. I had another mass shooting in my city, but it was in the county part. Washington County. Columbia. Yeah, this happened yesterday. Yeah. It was at a a manufacturing plant. This guy, he worked there. So, from what I heard, he went, he was in the break room talking with some people. He got up, left out of the break room, went to his car, retrieved a firearm, comes back in the building, and started shooting people in the break room. He shot 4 people, left 3 dead and 1 injured. Then he turns around and has a shootout with the officers, and he wound up getting shot in the process. So now he's in the hospital recovering. Yes. But like I've said before, all this stuff is gonna, this is what you're gonna see the whole month of June and the following months. July, August, you're gonna see more and more and more. See, we're not gonna see a lot of good stuff going on anymore. I hate to tell you this way, but we're not gonna see a lot of good stuff. No more good stuff. All the good stuff is gone, but you know what? I'm still here to encourage you. Like I said yesterday on my video, you have to look fear dead in the eye. Don't let this stuff fear you, though. Keep yourself prayed up. Talk to the Most High, because He will see you through. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Get yourself a personal relationship with the Most High. And stay close to Him. He'll walk you through this. It's like the scriptures say, "Oh, yea, that I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil." And that's what I'm telling y'all today, folks. Don't fear no evil. We just got to keep on living our lives and keep doing what we're doing in our everyday life. Don't let this stuff, don't let it bother you, folks. I'm here to tell my people, please, don't let it bother you. Just keep on living your life and enjoying yourself. But make sure you put God first. Whatever you do, make sure God is the center of your life. Yes, make sure He's the center of your life. Welcome in, Emotions. I see you. I see you coming in. Thank you, sir. Come on in. Come on in. For the folks coming in late, I'm going to do a recap. What I was talking about is the parents starting to attend these PTA meetings again. This is what they should do. Because like I said, when I was coming up, you seen a lot of parents going to PTA meetings. On PTA meeting nights, you would see the parking lots full with cars. But now I don't even hear no talk of PTA meetings anymore. I don't even know if they still have them, because there's so much crazy stuff going on in these schools today. Like they've taken cursive writing out of school. They're not even teaching the kids how to cursive write anymore. Right? They say they don't need it. Then what kind of foolishness is that? What they mean they don't need it? See, this is what I'm saying. They want to take everything from us, man. They don't want you to say what you want to say. They want to take your speech rights. You can't talk. Because just like the other day, I was reporting on this other thing about the Tampa Bay baseball team. They had gave them some new hats for the team, and they had some type of logo on the hat concerning the LGBT crew. So the 3 guys say they did not want to wear these hats because of their religion, man. And they wanted to make a big stink out of that, man. Why can't a person have their own mind and their own judgment of what they want to do? Come on, man. Everybody want to run your life out here in this world, man. This is the problem. They want to run our life. Whatever they say is supposed to go. Not in my book. No. I don't listen to them folks. I do my own thing. I make up my own mind. I'm my own man. Period. That's right. And I hope y'all be the same. Be your own person. Use your own mind and make your own decisions. Please. Yeah, because These people have brainwashed us enough. Oh, 400 years. This is why we hate each other today from slavery. You know, they taught us self-hate. And now we walking around hating each other, killing each other, doing all types of things to each other. We got to come out of that bag, though, for real. That's not the bag we supposed to be in, man. Really. But this is what they want. They want us to kill each other and hurt each other. Yeah, they sitting back laughing. Yeah, they sitting back laughing at us, Miss Becky and Mr. Charlie. That's what I call them. Yeah, they sitting back laughing at us. Look at them ends over there, you know. I ain't gonna say the word. Yeah, look at them. They over there fighting and killing each other. This is what they saying about us, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly what they saying about us. That's why I say we need to come together, man. Stick together and start building together. Yeah, we can have everything that they got. Everything everything Miss Becky and Mr. Charlie got, we can have. That's what I said before in one of my videos. We can have our own banks. We can have our own stores. We can have everything they got. We just got to work together and build. Because we don't have to depend on nobody. And also made a video about that too. You know, because this is what they were saying. They say black poor people are the easiest people to control. And in a way, I kind of agreed with that, because if you're on welfare or either some kind of social service or something like that, these people can tell you what to do because they're giving you the resources. So if they decide to cut off the resources, you're done, you know? I mean, they jump up one day and say, hey, we're going to cut off your food stamps. How are you going to eat? Hey, we're going to cut off your check. What are you going to do? Hey, we're going to cut off your vouchers for your apartment or your house, whatever. Where you going to live? See, this is the reason why you see so many people out here homeless now, from depending on the system. We got to get off of the system and start doing our own thing. We got to do for self. This is what we have to do in this day and time. We have to do for self. One thing, see, God, He gave us everything that we need to be free and live on this earth. But you know what? They took it all from us because we didn't fight back. See, we have to stand up to these people and fight back, man. We just can't lay down and roll over. Those days are gone, man. It's time to stand up and do what you got to do. Yeah, it's time to stand up, man. Like I say, there's a lot of people, you know, who still sleep out here. But I feel sorry for them, man. If you're still asleep now and you can't see what's going on around you, I feel for you. I don't know what to tell you, brother, because if you can't see what's going on around you, something ain't right. I think you may need to see a doctor. Something, you know. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. April Showers, I see you sliding in. Hello. Franz Tang, I see you. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. All my lovely people. Big Sons, I see you. How many lawns you cut today, brother? Yes, sir. That's my buddy there, Big Lawn. Big Sons. But yeah, for the folks who coming in late, I was speaking on so many subjects, but I'm going to go back over them again so y'all can hear what I was talking about. Because first of all, what I was speaking about, these kids passing through the system illegally. And you know what I mean by illegally? Like they say, some of these kids have bad grades, and the teachers are switching the grades from bad to good, passing grades. Passing these kids through the system to the next grade just to get rid of them. Now, y'all know that's not right. Because, like I said, this is doing more harm to these kids than helping. Because if you do this, they're going to end up illiterate, man. Because they're not going to know how to count, how to read, and a lot of different other things, man. They're not going to have any type of motor skills. Yeah. This is stuff that they need, man. You can't be passing these kids through just because you want to get rid of them. See, a lot of these teachers out here, they out for a paycheck. See, when you're doing this type of work, You got to have some kind of love and compassion for human life. And that's a real build. You have to have some kind of compassion. You got to have love in your heart for people. When you're doing this type of work, you can't just be there for a paycheck. The same thing I say about people working in nursing homes. You got to have love and compassion in your heart when you're working in these kind of places. You just can't be there to get a paycheck, because you're going to mess around and do something wrong and mess somebody's life up. Just like these teachers are doing right now out here, man. And you know, it's a shame, man. They're passing these kids through thinking that they're helping them, but they're not helping them. Like I said, they're doing more harm to these kids than helping them. You know, you pass the kid through, he don't know nothing, and you keep passing him through, he's going to wind up graduating from high school, from being passed through, and he's not going to know anything. Now, how is that helping? Somebody, please tell me. How is that going to help him? Yes. How is that going to help him? It's not going to help him. It's going to hurt him. That's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to hurt him more than it's going to help him. And another thing I was talking about was the parents getting back into going to these PTA meetings. You know, like I said, get involved with your kid in the school system to see what your kid is doing. It's good for you to pop in sometime into the school and see what your kid is doing. You don't even have to let him know you're coming. But still, go to the PTA meetings. But sometimes you're going to pop in. I mean, this happened to me several times when I was growing up. I would look in the back of the classroom, and my mother's sitting back there. I didn't even know she was in there. I'm in there acting a fool. Yeah. But we need more parents to do this. Pop up on your kids every now and then, just to see what's going on in these schools and see what these teachers are teaching your kids. Because the stuff that they're teaching these kids now, they even want to give out condoms to 6- and 7-year-old kids, man. Yeah. They want the kids to use the same bathroom. It's all kind of craziness going on in these schools today. So I tell you, man, if you got small kids, keep an eye on your kids, and you better pop up in that school every chance you get so you can see exactly what's going on. So if you don't, the next thing you know, your kid will be walking around with a broken wrist, and you'll be wondering why. From the school system, teaching them different things, that you know nothing about. This is the reason I'm telling you, pop up on them. Go to these PTA meetings and see what's going on in these schools. Yeah. And another thing I was touching on too was we had another mass shooting in my city, but it was in a county part of my city. It was in Washington County. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. It was in Washington County, and this is where the manufacturing plant. And this certain guy, he worked there. So what they said, this guy was he was sitting in the break room with a bunch of other people in there. I don't know what escalated in that break room, but he left the break room, went to his car, he retrieved a firearm from his car, comes back into the break room, and just started letting off shots. He shot 4 people, left 3 dead, 1 injured. Yeah, 3 dead, 1 injured. And then turned around, he started a shootout with the cops. And he messed around and got himself shot. Now he's in the hospital. Yeah. But like I said before, I warned the people the other day in one of the videos I made. I told everybody, this is what you're going to see for the whole month of June. This is all you're going to see. Chaos. But like I said, don't let it put no fear in your heart. I'm here to tell you folks, don't let no fear enter into your heart. You know why? Because you got a helper. You got the Most High. You can lean on him. Yeah, you can lean on him. Personal relationship with him. Make sure he's the center of your life. Don't let none of this foolishness out here distract you, and don't let it put no fear in your heart. Please, folks, this is why I'm here. I like to talk to my people and let y'all know what's going on, and I'm here to give you an encouraging word. Please do not let that fear enter into your heart. Whatever you do, don't let it happen. Yeah, man. For the next 6 months, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. The next 6 months is going to be very tragic. I'm just here to tell you. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, please. Yeah, for the next 6 months, the things that you're going to see, you're not going to believe. That's why I tell you, man. Stay close to God, man. If you don't like reading, read a scripture a day, man. That's all you have to do. Read you a couple of scriptures. Meditate on that. It'll make your day a lot better, believe me. It's just a mess. But a lot of this stuff that's happening, it's nothing but the Bible being fulfilled. The pages of the Bible are being turned every day. So everything that's happening right now is meant to happen. The Bible already told you that these things would happen. This time would come. We're in this time right now. We're living in it. See, a lot of people still don't see it. They don't believe it. Hey, but it is what it is. And y'all know, we never seen times like this before. Never in our lives. I've been on this earth for 6 decades. This is the worst I ever seen it. 6 decades I've been here. I'm 63 years old. But I'm here to tell you. Tighten up, y'all. Tighten your belts. Tighten up your belts. Like I said, tighten your belts up and get closer to God, man. Time is winding up, folks. It's winding up. Right in front of your eyes. Do you ever notice how fast time is going? I be telling my wife this sometimes. Damn, I said the day went fast. Because it seems like the days are going fast, man. When you wake up in the morning, after 12 o'clock, the day is over, man. It just fly right on by, just like that. Yeah, fly right by. Time to go to bed again. Yeah, y'all. I just came here to touch on a couple of things that I had videotaped earlier and a couple of days ago. And for the ones who coming in late, I'm gonna do a couple of recaps. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of recaps, let y'all know exactly what's going on here. First subject I was talking about, PTA meetings. Second one was schools. Kids passing through the system illegally. Then I was talking about the mass shooting in Washington County. I was speaking on these 3 subjects. And I can speak a little bit on mental health too. Yeah, because like I said, mental health, that's a very big problem in the black community. It's a problem nationwide though. But it's pretty bad in the black community. Yeah, because we got people running around out here, man. They're lost, man. But like I said, these folks need help. They need professional help. As soon as they do something wrong, they want to lock these folks up. But like I keep saying, jail is not the answer for a person suffering with any type of mental illness or mental condition. These people need professional help. They need to get into some type of clinic or some type of facility where they can get professional help and get their medication that they need so they can come and be back up to par, man. This is what they need. They don't need a jail cell. You send these people to prison, all they're going to do is go into prison and wind up getting in some more trouble with another inmate because these folks are not in their right state of mind. Do you hear what I'm saying? They're not in their right state of mind. But this is what they want to do. They want to lock these people up and say this and say that. No, no, no. That's not the answer. That's not even the answer. Together we break. Welcome in. Together we break chains. Production. Welcome in. I'm glad to see you this evening. Thanks for coming in. I see you, Tim. You sliding on in. All right, I see you. Yeah, I was just touching on a couple of subjects that I did videos on, just giving y'all a recap. And the first subject that I was touching on was kids passing through the system illegally. And what I mean by that is, in some of these schools, especially here in my city, they had reported that these teachers are passing these kids who have bad grades, giving them good grades, changing the grades. They changed the grades from bad to good and passing them through the system. Because from what they're saying, this has been going on since 2016 up until now. They have passed through 12,000 kids. Can you imagine? But to be real, this stuff been going on way before 2016. Because I think this stuff was going on when I was in school. And that had been many years ago. But it wasn't as bad as it is now. That's the only thing. It wasn't as bad when I was coming up. I would see them passing kids through just to get rid of them. But now, it's even worse. Yeah. They're just passing these kids through. But like I said, this is not going to help these kids. This is going to do more damage to these kids than good. If you pass these kids through without them knowing anything, what do you think they're going to know when they graduate high school? Absolutely nothing. They're going to be illiterate and some more stuff. So it's best to hold this kid back and let him learn what he needs to learn. If you have to put him in special education, do that. It's better for him to be held back another year than for him to be passed through and don't know anything. Yeah. And I hope these teachers hear what I'm saying, man, because they need not to keep doing this with these kids. But now the mayor of my city, they have this under investigation. This is under investigation as I speak. And some of these teachers should be fired for what they did. 12,000 kids from 2016 up to now can pass through the system, not knowing nothing. This is not right, folks. Not right at all. Passing these kids through, they don't know how to read. Some of them don't know how to write. This stuff is ludicrous. You cannot keep doing this stuff to these kids, man. Like I said, we already got a mark on us. Why put another mark on us? This is what I'm saying. They just keep trying to make us look bad out here, man. And we're trying to get ahead. They still trying to hold us back. Now they got the teachers doing this foolishness. Yes, I say fire them. Get rid of them. Reprimand them, They don't need these type of people in our school systems. We need people who have love and compassion in their hearts for humanity, man. This is what we need in our school systems. Yeah, we don't need these type of folks ruining our kids' lives, man. We don't need it. Not at all. We don't need it. Together we break chains. Production said in California they have added more money to prisons that suffer from mental illness program that reach out to jails to help the inmates with mental. Hey, well, that's a good thing, though, because this is what they need, man. They need to help these folks because, like I said, prison is not the answer for people with mental illnesses. It's not the answer because they're going to come out and be the same person who they are. If they don't get help and get into a right facility where they belong so they can get on with their medications and take their meds and things like that, these people need help, real professional help. Some of these people need to talk to a psychiatrist and all that, man. You know, you just can't throw these people in a cell and think that's going to solve the problem. No. I'm here to tell you, no. No way. Not at all. Another thing I was talking about too, family structure. We need to get back to that family structure. You know, families getting together, sitting down at the table, eating together. Mother, father, sisters, and brothers, all sitting around the table together. That's how it was when I was coming up. Father sitting at the head of the table, mother sitting at the other end, kids all around the table. We sitting around talking, holding conversations while we're having breakfast or either dinner. You don't see this no more. We need to get back to this. Yes. We need to get back to it. You got to get close with your family. Spend time with your family. Hold conversations with your family. Yeah, this is what you need. We need to hold conversations, man. Because now, these days, you might go into a household, you might see one individual eating dinner or something on the back porch. One person might be in the basement. Somebody could be upstairs in the bedroom. Everybody's all scattered around the house. Nobody's sitting together. You don't see that no more. There's no more togetherness. It's divided, man. And we need to stop this. We need to come back together as a family. Yes, we need to come back together as a family, man. So it's bad enough. They're trying, Miss Becky and Mr. Johnny trying to divide us. I mean, Miss Becky and Mr. Charlie, they're trying to divide us. So that's bad enough. So don't let our own people divide us. Let's come together and be a family. Dinner time come, everybody sit down at the table, talk, have a conversation. Let your parents know what went on the day before, the day of. Talk to your people. Yeah, this is what we need. We need togetherness. Yes, we need togetherness. Another thing I was talking about too is PTA meetings. We need to get back to that. Like the parents need to get back to going to these PTA meetings, because this is another tool that's pretty helpful. You know, when the parents step into the PTA meeting, this way they get to know and acknowledge what their kid is doing in the school system. If you don't never attend a PTA meeting, how are you going to know what your kid is doing out there? How are you going to know this? You're not going to know. So that's why I was trying to put the word out. Maybe somebody will hear this and they might start back going to these meetings. Because I think these meetings are very necessary, these PTA meetings. They're very much needed. Because we don't want these kids running wild out here, man. You know, because I'm involved in some stuff that I'm getting ready to do in 2 weeks. We got a boys club that we put together in my neighborhood, in my community. Me and a couple of other guys. Yeah. Boys club. Yeah, we're going to start teaching these young boys a lot of different things, man. We're taking them out on field trips and things of that nature. We're going to be doing a lot of great things this summer with these kids. As soon as school let out, yeah, we're going to take these kids into some of the roughest neighborhoods. We're going to take them into the drug-infested neighborhoods. Let them see that this is not the way you want to live. Then we're going to take them into the upscale neighborhoods and let them know you can live this way. If you be an everyday citizen, go out here and work for what you want and have what you want. And you don't have to sell anything to get it. You don't have to sell drugs to get it. You can have a job and get it. You can have your own business and get it. But this is what we want to teach them. How to have your own business. Yeah. How to start your own business. Because really, we don't want to be working for nobody. I know I'm not working for nobody. Never again in my life. I'm my own man. I got my own business, and I'm going to keep on rolling. Yes. I don't want for anything. And I'm not trying to brag or boast. That's just the way it is. God bless me, hey, and I thank him for it. Yes, I thank him for it. Every day. Same thing Miss April say all the time. That's right. Together we break the chains. That's so true. Yes, so true. See, people don't understand, man. If we really come together in numbers, do you realize how much we could get done and how big we would be? See, this is what they're scared of, man. This is what Miss Becky and Mr. Charlie is scared of. They know once we get together in numbers, it's over for them. But it's over for them anyway. Their time is almost up. Great Farmer, welcome in. Glad to see you, brother. I was in your live this morning with my hot cup of coffee. I love that morning show, man. I'll see you in the morning with a hot cup. Folgers. That's what I drink, Folgers coffee, brother. That coffee do wake you up in the morning. That's one thing I can say. I can attest to that. Yes. But I'm glad to see you. Come on over, brother. Well, speaking on, we had another mass shooting here in my city, but it's in the county part. Yeah. See, all this stuff that's going on is supposed to put fear in our heart. But I'm here to tell y'all, folks, do not fear anything. Like I said before on my video, you have to look fear dead in its eyes and tell fear, I'm not going to fear anything today. You have to slap fear in its face. Yeah. This is what we have to do. Don't let nothing fear you. Don't get that fear in your heart. Because fear can kill you too. It can stress you out. It can mess your body up, man. Yes, it can mess you up inside, man. You will have all kind of health problems from fear, man. Oh yeah. I've seen it happen to people. I've seen it happen personally. Yes. From being so fearful. I've seen people go through so much trauma from being fearful. Yeah. I've seen people from fear, man, they get all stressed out. They start losing a lot of weight. You know, different things can happen to you, man. Yeah. That's why I say I'm here to tell you, folks, don't let no fear enter your body, man. Or enter your mind or your soul. Keep that fear outside your door. And let it stay out there. I'm here to encourage my folks. That's why some of the stuff I talk about, I mean, it might sound kind of fearful, but don't let it fear you. Because it's sure ain't fearing me. I'll be laughing sometimes when I be talking about it, even though it's not funny. Yeah. But it's a lot of stuff going on, folks. So, like I say, get a personal relationship with the Most High. And make sure you talk to Him each and every day. Because He will lead you and guide you on the right path. Like I told people before, I don't want to get on here and sound like some type of religious nut, because I'm not. I just want to give a message and give people a little bit of good advice. That's all I want to do. And keep the fear out of you. Because this is what they want. They want to fear monger us. That's what it's all about here now. They want to put fear into our hearts. Like I said, everything that we're seeing that's going on right now, it's supposed to happen. Like I said, the Bible's being fulfilled. The pages are being turned in the Bible every day, right in front of our faces. We may not know it or we may not believe it, but this is what's happening. I'm telling you. Believe me when I tell you. Because I read up on this stuff. I do a lot of research on different things. That's why this world is so wicked right now. I don't know if any of y'all know about the 4 horsemen in the Bible. Because 2 of those horses has been released. They have dropped their vows all over this world, man. A killing spirit is out here in the air. That's why you see all this killing going on. Yes, it's a killing spirit that's been dropped into the atmosphere. Yes. And God allowed it. He allowed it. Yes. Go read Revelations. It'll tell you all about it. And God, He'd allowed it. See, like a lot of times I tell people, God allowed things to happen to make sure you get on your toes and do what you're supposed to do. Yeah. But back to the other situation that I was talking about. And what I was talking about was kids being passed through the system illegally. And I don't like it, man. Because these teachers should know better than to try to pass these kids when they have bad grades. They're switching the grades to good grades and passing these kids through the system. You know, like I said, that's doing more harm than helping these kids. If you pass a kid through and he don't know anything, what do you think you're going to turn him out to be? Illiterate. That's what you're going to do. This kid is going to graduate from high school and he's not going to know nothing. He's not going to know how to count. He's not going to know how to read. He may not know how to write. See, this is the stuff that they're going to have to deal with. This is the after effect of these people passing these kids through. This is the after effect of all of this. This is what's going to happen. After you pass these kids and let them go through, hey, this is what's going to happen. They're not going to know anything. So why do this to you? Why do this to our kids? That's why I said we need people in these schools who have compassion and love for humanity, man. You got to have love in your heart for people. If you're doing this type of work, you know, you just can't be there to get a paycheck. That's not what it's all about. But that's why some people are there just for a paycheck. Sad to say, but it's just the way it is. Everybody's not going to do right in this world. So we can look forward to that. Yeah. But like I said, make sure you keep God the center of your life. Make sure you stay on the right path. Yeah. Because one thing about it, if you get a personal relationship with him, he will lead you and he will guide you. It's like the Bible says, a good man's steps is ordered by the Lord. A good man steps is ordered by the Lord. Yeah. The best you in. Hello there. Great Farmer, still here. All right, brother. I'm glad to see you. Great Farmer said, it's here, we will be fine, but be truthful, everyone. That's true. That's the thing. Everybody should be truthful. But sometimes people are just not going to do it. You know, everybody's not going to be truthful. Not in this world. I mean, you might find, you'll find some nice, honest folks in this world, but you're going to find some of the worst ones in this world, too. You got your good and you got your bad. So this is what we're going to have to deal with. But, like I said, my mayor, he has this thing under investigation right now because he said this stuff should not have been going on. They have passed through 12,000 kids. They passed 12,000 kids through the system from 2016 up until now. 7 years. But like I said, this stuff been going on way before 2016. Like I said, I seen a little bit of it when I was in school. Yeah, when I was in junior high school, yeah, I seen them passing kids say, oh, we're going to just pass them through because we want to get rid of him. I'm not going to hold him back. He done failed twice, so let him go. So what? If he fails 7 or 8 times, he need there to learn what he need to learn. That's just the, that's the answer right there. If they need to be in special ed or something like that, or they need more time or more help, give it to them. Give them what they need. Just don't pass them through. Because that's not going to do them no good. It's going to do them more harm than good. Bottom line. Yeah, we must put a stop to this. DD striving to survive. Thank you for coming in, sister. I appreciate it. Yeah. Like I said, passing these kids through the system like this, it's not going to do any good for these kids in the long run. If anything, in the long run, it's going to hurt them because you're passing these kids through, and then they have no type of education. They're already not teaching our kids anything as it is in these schools. I would be scared if I had smaller kids right now. I would be scared to put my kids in these schools because you got to keep a sharp eye on your kids today in these public schools because there's so much going on. They want to give condoms to 6 and 7 year olds. They want to teach them this. They probably have the kids and they're blowing these condoms up as balloons. See, this is the type of stuff that's going on in these schools, man. That's why I tell you, people, please keep an eye on your kids, man. Pop into these schools every now and then. You don't have to tell nobody you're coming. Pop in. Like my parents used to do on me. When I was coming through school, like I said, I would look back. My mother's sitting in the back of the class. And I didn't even know it. And I'm in there acting like a fool. Get home, you get a beating. That's how it was. A spanking, as they say. Yeah, man. This is the stuff that's going on in these schools, man. Because I seen a clip. They were they was using some type of flashcards. And they were showing these kids what you call it, that flag? The colorful flag. I don't even know. LBGT, something like that. They were showing them that multicolored flag that they use. And then they showed them another flashcard. And see, we know where the rainbow come from. See, this is something that God did after the flood. He put the rainbow in the sky. And now they want to take the rainbow and use it for something else. As we all know. This is what they're doing, man. Everything that the Most High do, the enemy wants to be a copycat. They want to take this, they want to take the rainbow and turn it into a rainbow flag now. And that's not what it was meant for. God is the originator of the rainbow. Yeah, oh yeah. I read my word. I know what I'm talking about. He's the originator. This is where the rainbow came from after the flood. Yeah. But see, this is stuff. And then, this is what I'm saying. They pulled out another flashcard with a pregnant man and a woman was in back of him holding him like, some kind of way. I said, wow, they showing this stuff to kids in school? A pregnant man? This kind of stuff should never be entered into school, man. They're really trying to mess up our kids' minds, man. Man, this make me feel so bad. That's why I say, people, please, if you have any small kids, make sure that you pop into this school every so often so you can see what these teachers are teaching these children. Please. Please, folks, keep an eye on your kids because you don't know what these people are teaching your kids in school today. This world is wicked, man. It's very wicked. You see, this is what they want. They want our youth. These are the ones they want. The ones that's coming up now. They don't want me, I'm old. No, they don't want me, they want the youth. And we can't let this stuff go on. We got to protect our kids and our youth. Yes, we have to protect them. Because there's a lot of wicketry going on in these schools. And we have to put a stop to it. So like I said, if we want something done, we have to stand up for it. Man. We just can't sit back and look and talk. It's time out for a whole lot of talking. It's time for action. Yeah. Lights, camera, action. All that yap, yap, yap. Those days are over. Nah, over. It's time for action. Yes, sir. Action. And another subject that I was talking about is the PTA meetings. I think the parents ought to do, start getting back to these PTA meetings too, because this is the way you're going to know, how your kid is making out in school. If you pop into these PTA meetings when they have them, you can find out what type of progress that your kid is making in school. But if you don't show up, how would you know what type of progress that your kid is making? Or, or anything. You won't know what's going on, man. You have to do this. Like I said, that's your kid. See, when God give you a kid, that's a gift. So sometimes you might have to sacrifice for your kid. You might have to take a day off from work. But if you have to do that, do it. That's your kid. So sometimes you have to sacrifice, especially when you have kids. I know this firsthand. But I don't have any small kids right now. I got 5 grandsons. Yeah, I got 5 grandsons. I have no girls. 5 grandsons. I got 2 daughters. Both of my daughters are 25 or 26. Both my daughters are 26 years old. My son is 31. Yeah. See, I done lived my life. Everything I talk about, I have experienced it. So I'm stamped and certified. I'm an OG. This is the name they gave me, OG. I'm stamped and certified. I've been on this earth, like I say, 6 decades. And still pushing. Right? But yeah, I thank y'all for coming in here, supporting me. The ones that came in this evening, I thank y'all for showing up. Yeah, I just came in here to talk about this stuff a little bit, man, because sometimes it's on my heart, so I had to let it out, I have to let it out. So a lot of times I just don't like holding things in. I have to let it out. When it's time to come out, I'm going to talk about it. Straight and plain and simple. And I'm a type of person, I love to talk. I love to talk. And for the folks who are coming in late, I'm going to do a small recap on some certain things we were talking about earlier. Like I said, I had another mass shooting here in my city and town, but it was in the county part. It was in Washington County. There was another mass shooting. 4 people were shot and 3 were left dead. 1 is injured. And see, this is what happened. The guy who did the shooting, and what they said, he was in the break room. This was at a manufacturing plant somewhere. This was his workplace. So he was in the break room, sitting down, talking with a couple other people in there. So they said he got up, left out the building, went to his car, retrieved a firearm, comes back in the building, back into the break room, and started firing his firearm. He shot 4 people, killed 3 people, and left 1 wounded. Yeah. Then turn around, he wants to have a shootout with the officers. And wound up getting shot. He's not dead. He's in the hospital right now. Yeah. Like I said, all this stuff that's going on is to put fear into our hearts. But like I said, folks, fear not. Do not let this stuff fear you. Please. That's why I'm here, to let you know. Do not let this stuff fear you. Like I said in my video the other day, you have to look fear dead in its eyes. Head on. You have to face this fear head on. Yeah. Fear not. Sometimes you might have to slap fear. Tell them, get out of your face. You're not going to fear anything today. That's what I did. Fear. I'm not going to fear anything today. This is what we got to say, folks. I'm not fearing anything or anybody. But what's going on around me, I'm not going to fear. Yeah. See, like this stuff that's going on, it can make a lot of people lose their minds, man. Even like what it says in the Bible. It said how it goes, men's hearts will fail for the things to come. And I see a lot of that. People having heart attacks, strokes, and all of that, man, because they're so worried about all of this stuff that's going on. That's why I say you can't let this stuff bother you. No. Don't let it bother you. Just keep living your life. Keep living your best life. Yeah, don't let it bother you. Just keep living. One thing I ask y'all, just be careful when you go out. Always check your surroundings. Keep your head on a swivel. Yeah. Always see and hear what's going on around you, man. See, I see people walking around up the street with the cell phones, head down like, man, you better keep your eyes open around here today. Yes, you better keep it open. Sammy Thompson, welcome in. I see you. I see you. Yep, you said all this stuff is practice before the real test. Oh, yeah, the real test is coming real soon. You better believe it. It's coming very soon. Sooner than you think. See, I've already told the people what was going to happen for the whole month of June. And was I lying or not? How much stuff has happened since the 1st of June? Tell me. How many things have happened since the 1st of June? Today is only the 9th. And we done had 2 or 3 mass shootings already. Like I said, for the next 6 months, you're going to see some things that you're not going to believe. But it's real. Oh yeah, it's all real. All I can say, folks, stay prayed up. Make sure that you get a personal relationship with the Most High. That's the main thing. Make sure you get a relationship with Him. This way, you'll stay covered under His blood. Yes. Make sure you put God at the center of your life. And everything will work out all right. Yeah, but back to what I was talking about. I talked about 3 or 4 subjects. And mental health, that's a big problem in the black community. Mental health, that's a very, very big problem. And a lot of times we'll take and brush this under the rug. But we can't keep brushing this stuff under the rug. We got to bring this stuff to the forefront and get these folks some type of help. Because, like I said, every time these folks go out here and get in a little bit of trouble, the first thing they want to do is lock these people up. And like I said before, that's not the answer. A jail cell is not the answer for these people. These people need professional help. They need to be put into a facility where they can get the help that they need so these people can get on their medication or their meds, whatever they need, or even they may need some therapy. They may need somebody to talk to them, whatever they need. This is what they need, to be put in a professional setting where they can get the proper needed help that they need. And I was mentioning a few things about family structure. You know how it was when you was young coming up? The whole family would sit at the table and eat dinner and stuff like that. Yeah, father at the table, head at the table, mother's at the other end, kids all around the table. We sitting at breakfast having a nice old conversation. Sometimes it wasn't always nice, but this is what it is, man. We should sit down, have our breakfast, and have a conversation right along with it. Same thing with dinner time. We sit down, talk, eating while we talking, man. But you don't see a lot of these things going on anymore. Everybody's living a fast-paced life. Everybody's on the go. I got to do this, I got to do that. Like I said, if you go into these households, you might see one person eating in the bedroom. Somebody might be eating in the dinner in the basement. Somebody may be sitting on the back porch. Somebody may be in the living room eating. Everybody's scattered all over the house. Nobody's sitting together. We need to come back together as one, as a family. This is what we need, folks. Yes, this is what we need. Yeah. This is the way to live. We got to live as one, man. That's the truth. It was Sammy Thompson. He said, compare to what is coming. We will look back at this and laugh. Oh, yeah. That's like I said, what we seeing now is nothing. This ain't gonna be nothing to what we're gonna see. And you know what I'm talking about, Sammy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like I say, God, He shows me things all the time. And like I said, for me, you know, being chosen, God showed me a lot of different things. A lot of times, being a chosen one be a very scary life to live. Because a lot of times God will show you things that you do not want to see. I've seen things happen before they happen. Yes, I've seen things actually happen before they happen. Because, like I said, when I was growing up, I used to always wonder, like, why is everybody looking at me, like, staring at me? You know, I said, wow, these people staring. I mean, if you staring at me, say something. Or say hi or something. They just staring, looking. And then when I catch them looking, they'll turn their head. Yeah. But as I got older, somebody explained it to me. They're looking at you because it's an aura, it's a light that's shining off of you. It's all around you that they can see. Yeah. See, other people can see this light that's on you. You got to keep your light bright. And they see your energy, man. They feel it. And they see that light coming off of you. And that's why they're staring at you. They want to see. They want what you got. Yeah. And they'll just sit there and look at you. And when you turn around and look at them, they'll turn they'll turn away. Because I never felt as though I belonged in this world, even growing up. Yeah. I said, why am I here? I don't even, I never felt like I fit in. Yeah. That's how I felt my whole life growing up, like I never fit in. Sometimes people have told me different things. When I was out there in the world, doing things I ended up just doing, people would say, man, you don't belong around here. Go home. Yeah. But I thought maybe they were just being funny or something. But now I see everything for what it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, being chosen can be a scary life sometimes to live. Sometimes you might see things that you don't want to see. Yeah. All this stuff is destined to happen. Uh, Sammy, this is the same thing I said, Sammy. I said the same thing. All this stuff is destined to happen. Because I told them, I said, everything that's happening right now is supposed to happen. The Bible is being fulfilled and the pages are being turned every day in the Word of God. This is what's going on. If anybody don't know, this is what's going on. The Bible is being fulfilled. If you don't believe me, go and read Revelations and Daniel's. You'll see what I'm talking about. Remember in the Bible where it said, it'll come a time you won't be able to tell what season it is? We've been experiencing a lot of this. Now, it's summertime. Now, you might wake up tomorrow, like today. It was cool when I woke up this morning. Yeah. Because in the beginning of June, I didn't know what season it was. Because one day it would be cold. The next day it would be hot. See, all this stuff that's said in the Bible is happening right in front of you. And what does it take for you to understand this? That's what I'm saying. What does it take? It don't take a rocket science. This stuff is unfolding right in front of us. That's why I said get you a personal relationship with the Most High. Yes, sir. Know Him, get to know Him as soon as possible. Don't wait, because tomorrow ain't promised to you. Yeah. So how's everybody doing this evening out there? Hope everybody's feeling good. Having a blessed, beautiful day. I hope. Yep, I hope everybody's having a beautiful, blessed day. I think I made 3 videos today I put out. Yep, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. See, I usually put out 2 to 3 videos every day. I stay on my grind, man. I can't let nothing stop me. I gotta stay on my grind 24/7. Yes. I mean, I know sometimes YouTube they'll try to discourage you and all this sort of type of stuff, but they can't discourage me. You know, I'm the kind of person I'm determined to do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it. They can't deter me or discourage me. You know, I laugh at them. You know, like a lot of times they be taking my subscribers and all that type of stuff, but I don't care nothing about that. You know, they take them and then they give them back. I sit there and watch what they do all the time. Yeah, I sit right there and watch what they do. They take them one day and give them right back the next day. See, this type of stuff's supposed to discourage you. That's only for the weak-minded people. If you let this discourage you, you don't need to be on YouTube. Because you're going to see these type of things, man. Your number's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, like a roller coaster. Yeah. Sometimes YouTube will even shadow ban you. Yeah. If they don't like what you're talking about. I know they don't like what I'm talking about, but I don't care. I'm going to keep talking, man. I'm going to keep right on talking. That ain't going to stop me either. Shadow ban me. So I'm going to keep talking. So that's the thing. When you're in a game like this, you got to have thick skin. You can't be no wimp. To give up the first time something happened. No, 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 no. That's not me. Because if I was going to give up, I'd have gave up a long time ago. I'm going to keep on moving. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just gonna take my time, build my channel up. And that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I ain't in no big hurry to do it either. I'm just going to take my time, day by day by day. Yep. In no hurry. Because whatever is for, what God has for you is for you. And you're going to get what you're supposed to get in due season. Yes. So you don't have to try to rush to get to the money and get monetized and all that. When God ready for you to get that, you will get it. Like I said, what God has for you is for you. Yep. And then can't nobody else get it. What he has for you is for you. And nobody else. Can't nobody stop that. Nobody. Yeah, but I had a pretty good day today, you know. I enjoyed myself. I have most of the time I do have pretty good days, man. I mean everybody had their ups and downs here and there. But I had a pretty good day today, you know. See, this is how I operate. When I get up in the morning, I'm up sometime around 6:30 in the morning, every morning. I'll get up, get my coffee and stuff together. So around 7, I'm doing one video. I'll go ahead and push that one out, let it upload, and I'll do another video while I'm waiting for that to upload. That's how I do it. I get all my videos together so I can push them out. Once I get my videos out, I ain't got to worry about nothing else that day as far as YouTube goes. See, after I get my videos out, what I do, I go to other pages and look and see what's going on, you know, and start giving people comments and whatever, going to other people's lives. This is my time to do that after I get my 2 videos out for the day. Yep, this is how I do it. Yeah. I got a very good system the way I'm doing it. DD striving to survive. I'm good and I have a great night, brother. So good. All right, sister. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much for your support. And we'll see you next time. Yep, thank you for coming in. Now she has a very good page, y'all. Y'all need to go check her out. Yes, this girl is she's be speaking the truth. She's spitting a lot of gems, man. People need to hear. Yes. If y'all haven't connect with her, go check her page out. Yeah, she's speaking some truth. Sammy Thompson said, an angel says in Revelation, there are 3 holes and 3 trumpets which have yet to sound. We haven't seen anything yet. Wait till those locusts come at the 5th trumpet. Oh yeah. Like I said, Sammy, we know. We know what's going on. Oh yeah. Like I said, what the stuff that we're seeing now is nothing. It's like a mini parade, what you're seeing now. This is nothing. There's other stuff that you're going to see. I hope your heart is strong enough to take it. That's why I tell you, you're connected with him. Yeah, get connected. Because you're going to need it. We're going to need his help in these times. All right, sister. Good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll be on your page tomorrow to check you out. So, y'all, I hope everybody had a great night. I just came on here to touch on a couple of, just a couple of subjects. I don't think I'm gonna stay on here too long. See, I'm not really used to doing these lives. I'm just used to doing my videos. But I'm gonna have to start doing more lives now. Cause I got like 240 something videos out. So now I can ease up on the videos and start going live. Get my watch time up a little bit. Yeah. Yes, thank you, sister. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the morning. I'll definitely be on your page. I like your page. You got a nice page. And I'm watching you grow. I seen you when you first started. And I'm just watching how fast. Yeah, I see the difference. The last couple of weeks, I see the difference from your page. Yeah. Yep, see the difference. So is there anything that anybody want to talk about? If so, put it in the description. Put it down here and let me see what you're talking about. We can talk about it. Yep. If anybody want to drop their links, you're welcome to do so. If there's anybody in here you want to connect with who you don't know, you're welcome to do that. If you want to drop your links, go right ahead and drop your links. And connect. Get to know one another. Thanks for the heart. Yeah, thanks for the heart, Queen. Man. They say it's supposed to rain down here where I live at in Baltimore City. They say it's supposed to rain Saturday and Sunday. So how's the weather out there where y'all living at? I don't know where everybody lives. Yeah, I don't know where everybody lives. So how's the weather out there? So good night, brother. Sammy Thompson. All right, brother. Appreciate you coming in. I'll stop by and check your page out tomorrow. Yep, thanks for coming in. 105 degrees. Whoa, that's pretty hot. 105. Oh boy. Yes. That's pretty hot, brother. Oh man, 105. It's something about the heat. Now it feels hotter than normal. Because the other day here it was 96 degrees, man, and it was really scorching. Yes, yes, it was scorching. Yes. Hmm. Well, folks, I think I'm getting ready to get off of here. But it was nice having everybody come in. Thank y'all for the support. Like I said, y'all could have been anywhere else, but you came here to see me, so I'm so happy to have had you come in. Yeah, I just came in, to touch on a few things, just to give you a slight update and everything. So so y'all can look forward to seeing me more on lives now because I think I put enough videos out. I got 245 videos out in 2 months. Yeah, I only been on YouTube for like two and a half months. So I'll probably start going live more often now. I'm gonna start going. I might get on StreamYard because I want to have. I want to do some panels. I want to bring some people up and we want to talk. Yeah, 'cause I love talking. I love it. Yeah, I love to talk. So I'm getting ready to say good night to everybody. But I thank y'all for coming in. And everybody have a blessed night. And remember what I said, y'all. Make sure that you can with the Most High. If you don't know Him, please get to know Him. Because in the times that we're living in now, you're going to need Him. Believe me when I tell you, you're going to need His help. So, with that being said, I'm going to say good night to everybody. So everybody, good night. Sleep tight. And don't let the bed bugs bite you.